Hey everybody, Aaron Cowan, Sage Dynamics. This week's questions answered video. Why don't you do a review on... I get asked somewhat frequently to very frequently, depending on the product, to review X products, be it rifle, be it handgun, be it magazine, be it ammunition, optic accessory, suppressor, muzzle device, so on and so forth. Pretty much any category you can think of under the sun of the shooting community, to include shoes and socks, I have been asked to do a review on. Specifically, if I do a review on something, I'm going to say it's a review. So if you see me do a video on, for instance, Primary Weapon Systems is my rifle sponsor, Agency Arms is my pistol sponsor. We have good reciprocal relationships. I believe in their products, and that's why I use them. I don't use them because I'm paid to use them. That's how the relationship works, regardless of how you may feel about the topic. I'll never do a review on products from either of those companies because I feel, my personal feeling is that's kind of an ethical conflict, and I don't want to give the appearance of impropriety, even though I'm going to be honest about my opinion. I don't want to give people any kind of ammunition to just say, well, you're just saying it's good because you're sponsored by them, which people are going to say that anyway, so I'm just going to try to avoid the entire problem altogether. So reviews. Well, first things first, I am not a YouTube channel. I just happen to have a YouTube channel, and there is a significant difference in that. I started the YouTube channel to put out practice supplements. That's the whole point of the videos I put out, and reviews kind of fell in with that because I like to evaluate products, kind of a hobby of mine. I like to shoot, obviously, but I can't review every single product that comes out because I am generally the one who pays for them, and that can get quite expensive. If you think about me trying to review every new AR that came along, that would be, you know, tens of thousands of dollars a year in purchasing the firearm, purchasing the ammunition, range time, training aids, gas to and from the range, lunch, all these other small little costs that can accumulate very, very quickly during the review process of a firearm. Because I do 2,000 rounds. Sure, I could shoot 50 rounds and tell you how awesome something is in the first 50 rounds, but I don't consider that to be a review. 2,000 rounds to me is still a low round count, but it would be unrealistic to do 20,000 round reviews as much as I would like to. I think that would be awesome, but being realistic, I'm only going to be able to get a couple of those done a year. And of course, the cost involved is significant because I got a budget just like everybody else. For every review I do, there's 3 or 4 products that I'm evaluating that you're not seeing. They could be sent to me as kind of a beta test, a testing and evaluation, T&E. You'll hear that term thrown around. Generally, if the product's already available for purchase and someone's using the term T&E, they're not actually T&E-ing it, and it's just a misunderstanding of what the terms mean. But there's a number of companies that'll periodically send me products and they don't want any kind of public feedback on them. They just want my private opinion because they're still in the development phase of perfecting or at least trying to work the bugs out of a certain product. And early in the development phase of a firearm or an optic or something like that, there could be things that they will later fix to perfect, but if I were to reveal those things early on in the testing phase, it would be kind of detrimental to the public image of the product. So they want to make sure that it's ready to go, and it's rugged, and it's as tough and as effective as they can make it before they actually put it out to the market. And that's another thing, another service that I offer. With reviews, it's going to take time. Like I said, anything remotely firearm related, be it a firearm, an optic, a suppressor, I want to put at least 2,000 rounds on it, and that takes time. You know, you give the time that goes into a general review, and there's just some stuff that I don't want to review. There's just some firearms out there that I'm just not interested in. At the end of the day, like I said, I'm not a YouTube channel, so I don't make my living. I don't even monetize my channel. I don't make my living off of YouTube, so I'm not so concerned with doing a video on every new hot product that comes along. And on the other side of the coin, I don't have the time to do a full review on every new hot product that comes along. That doesn't mean, like I said, I don't want to review everything, but I don't. But I do like the new hotness. I like new cool things. I like to get excited about firearms. So if there's something that, especially you guys as my subscribers, my viewers, if there's something specifically that you want to see me do a video on, even if it's something that's been out for a few years, you'd like to see a review on it just to get my opinion, feel free to let me know. And if there's high enough demand, then I'll go out and pick one up. Because I buy most of the things I review, it does make it a little bit problematic to get my hands on everything, just because, like I said, I'm on a budget just like everybody else. And it's very rare. It does happen, but it is very rare for companies to send me products to review for free, even though technically it's not free. If someone sends me a rifle, then basically the rifle's being paid for with my time and services and my honest opinion. And those companies do roll the dice when they send me something, because I've had companies send me products in the past and we don't talk anymore based on the way that I reviewed their product. And that's okay. I, in good conscience, couldn't be not honest in a review. And that does make you a little less appealing to some companies for some reason. Anyway, so that's basically the answer. I can't do everything as much as I would like to, even though I'm being honest with you, there's some things that I just don't have an interest in reviewing. And I'm sure people are going to ask in the comments section what those things are. Maybe I'll do a video specifically on that. Who knows? But I hope that answers the question. If you have any other questions on this topic or any other topic you'd like to see me do a questions answered video on, feel free to drop them in the comments section below. I'm Aaron Cowan with Sage Dynamics. Train accordingly.